Hi, my name is Irene Jones, and this is my narrated presentation on the OD approaches and their purposes and interventions to the workforce today. Moving to the next slide here. Just want to give a brief introduction to organization development and change. All organizations undergo ongoing change, and studying the ways organizations change provides perspective on the process. Organizational change is a field of management theory that focuses on the stages that companies go through as they evolve. The principles of organizational change theory apply to both short and long-term changes. When you know the general characteristics of the different stages of organizational change, you can adapt strategy appropriate to your own specific circumstances at the stage you're currently navigating. Moving to the next slide here. Just want to give a brief background here on OD organizational development intervention cycles. Several OD interventions can also be called techniques, have evolved over time. The most successful of them possesses multiple key characteristics, right? Just to list a few here, they are based on valid information about the functioning of the organization. Usually collected by the employees. The interventions provides employees with opportunities to make their own choices regarding the nature of the problems and their preferred solutions. And also interventions are aimed at gaining the employee's personal commitment to their choices. Change theories in nursing. The change agent may be a nurse leader, staff nurse, or someone who works with nurses. Change theories are used to bring about planned change in nursing. Nurses and nurse leaders must have knowledge of change theories and select the right change theory, as all available change theories in nursing do not fit all nursing change situation. Lewin's, the three-step theory depends on the presence of driving and resistant forces. Kurt Lewis change theory is widely used in nursing and involves three stages, which is the unfreezing stage, moving stage, and refreezing stage. The driving forces are the change agents who push employees in the directions of change. The resistant forces are employees or nurses who do not want to perceive change. For this theory to be successful, the driving force must dominate the resistant force. The outcome here, the three-step model discussed above, broad enough to include different kinds of change efforts in different organizations. The model is equally applicable in additional change efforts at an individual level. In organizational development, in organizational development and the related training and development activities undertaken in a wide variety of fields, the application of this model remain implicit. Moving to the next slide here. Action research model, which is kind of like my favorite one for successful OD interventions. A good example of action research is the Warner Burke action research model. The Burke's action research model provides us with a 7-step model to implement change. This model helps clients identify business needs and challenges, create a contract to define the working relationships and deliverables, collect data to identify the gaps and find the root causes, analyze data to identify priorities and actions needed, identify the interventions needed, and create a project plan. This project plan helps achieve long-term goals, implement the interventions, collect feedback to measure results, and transfer the skills and knowledge learned to embed the process into the culture. By using the action research model, OD practitioners demonstrate better skills as a facilitator, coach, counseling, meeting planners. They transfer their knowledge to the organization in data collection, analysis, statistical tools borrowed from areas such as quality management, strategic planning, system thinking, and process improvement. Moving to the next slide here. Appreciative inquiry in social work. Often people complain about a problem again and again, right? And enter into a cycle from which they cannot easily escape. The approach of appreciative inquiry can prevent this process and remunition and help anyone generate creative and positive outcomes. Appreciative inquiry is both the personal and professional practice. There are typically 4 stages involved, which is discovery, dream, design, and destiny / delivery. Discussed here on the board, I discussed in social work, right? They need to pay attention to developing relationships and building trust and safety. Allow specific detail of desired change to emerge over time in response to a local environment. And then analyze and report on the process of inquiry as an intervention for change. Appreciative inquiry can teach you to approach a situation with a new perspective. that considers all possible aspects with a positive, strength-based focus. Appreciative inquiry offers all of us the opportunity to broaden our perspective and create positive outcomes. Here's my references. Thank you, and I hope that you enjoy.